Greetings, welcome back once again everyone. Czar here with Nerf Rebel Group Washington State. And today I'm going to be conducting my review of this modified Adventure Force Aeon Pro. I want to send a big shout out to SM Enterprises and Sam for sending me all of these tactical extra attachments, which I'll be reviewing shortly. I'll also have a video description in my link below to all of his shops online. Go check them out. Sam has got some great stuff, everyone. And we're going to be going through a little bit of that today. So starting off here is our Aeon Pro. I've already upgraded the spring in here. It was a real easy install. Sam sent me a couple notes on things to be aware of. This is the old spring that came out of the stock Aeon Pro. It is actually a K18 spring. So that's a little different than your K26. Again, the install was super easy. I think it took about 10 minutes. So we'll get to the core blaster here. We do have a tack rail, and I've added my pistol red dot sight on there, because that's tactical. Included, you get one 12-round magazine. I have a Talon in here, which is actually a 15-round magazine. The short dart adapter is compatible with these and katana mags, which is awesome. And you can remove this and insert any type of end-strength full-length magazine except for the 18-round stick mags, which you'll have to file down a bit to get them to fit in here. We have multiple releases here. We have our trigger safety. I'm all about safety in the sport. And you have your top slide here for the Aeon Pro. So naturally with the Aeon Pro and an upgraded spring or any type of upgraded spring, you're going to have a little bit more resistance as you try to prime it. Some people say that the prime on the stock Aeon Pro was a little rough. I didn't think it was that bad. Obviously with the upgraded spring now, it's going to be quite a bit more. So it's going to take some muscle to get this primed now. Another awesome feature of the Aeon Pro is your ability to top load the darts. This is great for when you're in battle. Instead of having to switch out to another mag, you don't have another mag on you, you can simply drop the dart right in there and top it off. One thing to keep in mind is as you are topping it off, you want to make sure that the dart is in line with the magazine here. It can kind of slide around in there. If you're not lined up properly, you could get a jam. So if you're topping off in live battle, make sure that you're topping off correctly. So we're going to take a few shots here with the short darts. I will not be using any barrel attachment for the short darts. Let's move our camera over here briefly so I can get you a shot of our target here. Tactical target. Here we are. I'm going to get my red dot sight lined up here. Give you a quick look at that one. And here we go. Let's see what this upgraded spring can do. And yeah, that's got some pop to it, everyone. It bounced right in and out of my target. Usually the darts from this range tend to just bounce around in the target. But they're coming out so hot now that we're getting them bouncing right out. If I had to estimate the FPS upgrade here, stock Aeon Pro, you're looking at anywhere between 120, 130 FPS, maybe 140. With this upgraded spring, we're probably looking at 150, 160 now, which is really something for this compact of a package. So all three of those shots were direct hit, bounced right in and out. So let's go back here to our setup. And we'll start looking at some of these awesome barrel attachments that Sam has sent for us. So first of all, we have our missile barrel attachment here. So as most of you know, with the barrel that comes stock with the Aeon and Nexus Pro, you are able to muzzle load mega darts and even rival. And you can fire those with pretty good performance, I must say. So with this barrel, however, you're able to now load missiles. And this can be a bit of a game changer. This is a new missile. As you can see, it's quite snug. I have a used missile here that goes on much easier. So it may take a little breaking in of your missiles to get them performing on the level that you would like. So one of the gripes I see with every missile launcher out there that's available, aside from your modded HAMPs or air pumps, is the performance is a little bit lackluster on them. I think with a spring upgrade or even stock and these type of attachments, that's going to change everything about the missiles. We have these seals on here as well, which is something that the stock barrel does not have, so that's going to give you even more increased performance. It just slides right on there. And now let's see how this missile flies. Normally from this range, when I'm testing missiles, they don't even come really that close to the target. They're quite inaccurate. We're going to prime this and see what this baby can do. This is the used missile here, so this one's a little more broken in. And let's take the shot. Wow, look at that. I mean, that could have flown probably maybe 60, 70 feet. That's really something for these missiles. I'm going to slide on the newer missile now. We'll see how that one does. And look at that. Not only did we hit the target, but the velocity of it is much greater than anything that's currently available, including the Fortnite GL, your demolishers, your tri-strike missile launcher, all of that. This is amazing. Thank you, Sam. This is going to do a lot for your shield break, obstacle break, armor break games. Any type of specialized game that's going to be requiring missiles, this is a game changer for sure. So next up we have our shotgun rival barrel. This is really cool, folks. Just slide this on here. Now what this does is this will turn your Aeon or Nexus Pro into a shotgun blaster, as you're now able to load, I believe, up to 3 rival rounds. And it will fire all 3 of them as a shotgun would. So look out, Rival Atlas, which is really the only true shotgun available for Rival currently. We're going to load these up here. It's a really good fit. 2, 3. Yeah, it looks like 3 is the capacity. You can see them in there. And let's see how this one does from this range. Normally shotgun performance is a little lackluster. And here we go. Wow, that's amazing. All 3 of them hit the target, and the velocity was quite impressive. So that's just so awesome. So lastly here, we're going to use the stock barrel, and we're going to demonstrate how it can fire your mega darts. We've got a Whistler dart here, which is your standard mega. Just muzzle load that in. You don't want to push it too far. And with this upgraded spring, I anticipate this is going to be pretty good. See if I can line it up. Oh yeah, that's got some zing to it for a mega. And again, this is just your standard barrel here. The spring upgrade is really showing its worth now. Wow. You can hear that pop on these mega darts. That was a good whistle on that one. We'll try one of the AccuFakes here. These are a little bit better in performance in regards to distance and velocity than the Mega AccuStrikes. I would say that they are a little less accurate, however. Again, that was pretty good accuracy on that one. We'll take another one here. These are available from most of your third-party stores. Nice. Really impressed with that accuracy. We'll now try some of the Mega AccuStrikes. These are my favorite Mega darts, as I find them the most accurate. That was almost right there. And we'll do one more of those. Prime on this, you know, it's not too bad. Obviously it takes some muscle, but you can just hear that zip and that zing. So lastly, the last thing that Sam sent for me was for the Nexus Pro. We have this awesome Scar barrel here. This can also go into the Aeon Pro. This is also capable of firing mega darts, as I'll demonstrate for you in a moment. You can decide to add your flash hider here if you like. As you can see, you can load mega right into there. And he also sent me a spring spacer for the Nexus Pro that takes up the FPS by 25. So Nexus Pro, you're looking like 135, 145 FPS stock. With this spring spacer, you're now looking at up to 170 FPS stock, which is quite impressive. Again, a super easy install. You simply remove one screw here, twist this off. The cap slides right into place. It's very snug. And then you simply reinstall. I think the spring spacer upgrade for this took like 2 minutes. That's how quick it was, everyone. The prime is almost in essence the same. It's just a very slight difference with the spring spacer. Almost not even noticeable. So let's take a fire of this mega dart here. And again, that accuracy is right on point. We'll go ahead and load up another. Again, I'm very impressed with the accuracy here and the ranges we're getting from all of these types of ammunition. So I believe I got through everything I needed to today. Again, huge shout out to Sam and SM Enterprises. Give them a follow, folks. We'll have a store linked in the video description below. And until next time, I hope you enjoyed this review and keep flinging that foam, everybody.